So hey guys, this is Kenesha with VeryThoughtfulLife.com. I am coming on because I recently accepted a 30-day challenge to produce 30 videos in 30 days. So this is my first one, and this will be considered my first of my 30-day. But today, I want to, whenever I do a video, it's always my plan and intent to offer whoever's listening something that they can walk away with. As a life coach, my goal is to always to leave you empowered. So I'm not only going to do the challenge, but I'm hoping I will bring you 30 days of content and things that you can walk away from. So today I wanted to talk about a post that I saw that just really I thought was absolutely amazing. So the post said, what are 3 words that you would use to describe 2016 thus far? And I thought like, wow, that's really good. And I had a hard time coming up with 3 words because I was like, awesome, goals, dreams accomplished. And I'm like, okay, that's more than 3 words. But what made me want to do this video is I saw some people saying things that made me feel sad. I was sad for them, like they can't wait for this year to be over. Their 3 words weren't very positive. And I know that we all suffer hardships. But I thought, like, what made my year different this year than the years before? And the thing that made my 2016 so great and so amazing is because at the end of 2015, I set for myself visions and goals. Now, this is something that we've been doing as a family since we moved. I want to say we really started this when we moved to China. Literally at the end of every year, and at the very beginning of January, we sit down as a family and discuss, like, what are the vision and goals for the Berry family this year? What things do we want to accomplish? What things do we want to see? What things do we want to eliminate? We are very intentional. And then, like, not only do we do it as a family, like my children, they set their visions. They have vision boards. Andre and I, we do it as a married couple too. We say, okay, what is it we want to do in 2016? Like, what do we want to do more of? And I'll share with you one of the things we came up with for 2016. At the very beginning in January, we decided that we wanted to date more, but not just date. Like, we wanted to add a little adventure to our dating. So Dre and I had committed to and have committed to dating once a week. Every week. So we started this. When we started doing it, we would do it on Wednesday nights, but because of life and schedule, we moved it to Thursday nights. But we are very intentional about sticking to the date. And then to add a little adventure, what I said to him is, because we tend to do the same thing, like, let's go get a foot massage, let's go to dinner, let's catch a movie. But so what we do to add a little adventure is we live in China and there's so many places that we haven't seen. So it doesn't have to be an expensive adventure. It doesn't have to be extremely adventurous. It could be, let's get on the subway, get off on a stop that we've never been on and find something there. That's adventurous to us. But the point I want to make tonight in this video is the reason my 2016 was so great and the reason I want you guys to have an amazing 2017 is because you have to set your vision, set your goal, set your intention. So even with my Very Thoughtful business, I'm looking at my book. So last year, I don't know if you guys can see this. So last year I saw the movie, what's the movie? The movie where the lady was praying to save her family, to save her husband. I think of it later. But when I was watching that movie, I was so amazed by, like, her journaling, her prayers, what made me want to do like a vision book instead of just a vision board. And so I literally started with a vision book at the beginning of January 2016. I started my year with a vision book. Like, I wrote down prayers when I prayed for people. Now, I'll be honest, I kind of fell off, as you guys can see. But the intention was set. Like, here's my area for my business where it says, like, fear is not an option. So what this helped me do, and I have an area for, like, our family, an area for my health. But the cool thing about 2016 for me, having this vision, and then I have another vision board that hangs on my wall in my bedroom. Here's the thing about vision boards, guys. The board itself does not have power. Vision boards are meant to remind you that there's a goal that you want, that there's a thing that you're trying to obtain. Now, my vision board does not have, is not full of material things, because that's not who I am, but to each his own. My vision board are experiences that I want to have. So like on my vision board for my business, one of the things, and even I wrote down as my goal, was to have monthly, what I was calling at the time, soul parties. Now, I didn't know what that was when I wrote this down, but what has happened is my monthly, my weekly newsletter turned into events, and I start offering these events once a month. Now, here's the thing about having a vision. You set the vision, right? For me, I pray before I go into this. In fact, I was thinking, letting the family know the week, like right after Christmas, we'll spend some time praying and fasting. And for us, fasting is not always food, because I can't fast food because of, I have migraine headaches, and that's a trigger for me. My children are younger, but they've always, when they fast, sometimes they fast candy, they fast television. But like we will, as a family, sit down and decide what we're fasting for a day or 3 days. And during that time, we'll seek God for, like, what are your visions for 2017 for the Berry family? And then we'll sit down and we'll have like our magazines, and it'll just be things that we really want to do and accomplish. And we will put that on a board, and we get very intentional about it. So the way your 2017 is going to be better than your 2016 is that you set visions and goals. And when you set the vision and the goal, then you start moving and making decisions that's leading you to the thing that's on your vision board. So as I was saying earlier, on my goals, it was to offer like monthly events. So I've done that. Another thing I put up here was sending out a newsletter weekly. I didn't start doing that until 2016. And I started Thought for Thursday because that was my way of committing to once a week. So what I'm saying, guys, is once you set it in stone, then you start making small decisions to make sure that it happens. And that is, so one, set your goal, set your goal, set your vision. 2, set your intention. So I have the vision, I have the goal. What is my intention? How am I going to make that happen? What I love about intentions and the power of intent is you got to be clear about, like, what is my intention? So my intention when offering these workshops and the doing something once a month for the 2016 was to gain notoriety in this Beijing community, to connect with people and to make an impact in people's lives. That was my intention. Now, if my whole intention behind doing these things was just to make money, I wouldn't really connect with people, because my goal would be to make money. And even though I could go in and do my presentation and offer the same information, the connection wouldn't be authentic because my intention was about their money. And then I would have got the money, but I wouldn't have had the connection. What I've created here in China now is connection and notoriety, and people are like meeting me and people know me. And in fact, I just got off a WeChat with this lady wants to bring me to speak before her organization. That was my intent for 2016, to set your intention. Be clear about your intention. Be clear about your intention in your relationships with your children, with your husband. Like, so if the reason you do something, here's what I need you to understand about intentions. If I say, okay, I'm going to befriend this person because I think they know a lot of people and they can help me. Right? But they think, but I make it look like I just want to have lunch with you and be your friend. That relationship is not going to prosper. It's not going to work because the intent behind it was not the same thing as the behavior in the forefront. You guys get that? Your intention is what shifts your life. So it's very important to be clear about your intention. So for instance, let's say you bought a person a gift. If Christmas is about to come up. Tomorrow, for many of you, is Black Friday. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. If you go out and use like, I'm going to buy this gift for this person so they'll give me a gift back, right? But they think you're just giving them a gift. there's going to be animosity created because you didn't give a gift for the gift of giving. You gave a gift for the intention of getting something back. So if that person don't give you something back, now you're angry with them, where you are saying, well, I got them a gift from the kindness of my heart. No, you got them a gift for the sake of getting one back. And that's okay, but you need to be clear about your intention. Otherwise, this is what creates animosity, disappointment, frustration, those kind of things. So when you set your vision for 2017, then set your intentions. What is my intention? So if my vision is, perhaps you the type, you do like material things. If your intention, your vision is to have a Mercedes, what is the intention behind the Mercedes, right? Because if you don't have that clarity, you're going to bring, if you make it happen for yourself, you're going to bring a whole lot of animosity with it. I really want you guys to get that. So, and then step three, the thing I want you to do is like set your life. Many of us go through life just responding to what happens next. What I thought about it from a perspective of, no one ever gets in their car and just drive. Like, I'm gonna just get in my car and just drive. You may get in the car to go for a drive, but you still say, okay, I'm gonna go, while I'm going for this drive, I wanna ride by lakes, I wanna ride by the trees. Like, you have an idea of where you wanna go. Nobody gets in their car and just get in, put the car in drive, and just drive. That is what many of us are doing with our life. We're just waking up and we're just living life. No. Set your life. Get clear. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be? Set your life. Set a vision for your life. Get clear. What type of people do you want in your life? It's okay to say I want friends, but what kind of friends? So my friend she's doing this whole thing on covenant friends. Yeah, I want friends, but I want covenant friends. I want people who are about something right now. I want to spend my time with people who are about making a difference in life and making a difference in their life. I don't have the time or the energy or the mindset anymore to sit around and just talk about people, or to dog someone out or to belittle a person. It doesn't profit me. It's not going to bring me joy. That is not a part of my life. That is not a set in my life. That I don't do that because it doesn't fit my goals. It doesn't fit my vision. My vision is, and even on one of my vision boards back there, I have like gatherings, pictures of gatherings of women together. But when I get together with women, for me, it's about having an intention. It's about, let's uplift each other while we're together. Let's network. What have you learned in your business and trying to grow your business that you can help me with? And what have I learned that I can help you with? Like, I'm meeting so many people now, honestly, via this internet, where we have the same goals. And so we are creating accountability and we are sharing with each other how to do the thing. Like, so I do a really great job here in China creating live events. But I recently met this amazing woman who, Queenette, she does a great job doing virtual events. So we're trying to learn from one another. She's like, come get some internet, come learn this internet thing. And I'm saying, okay, well, this is what you do to do these live things. We are intentional about being in each other's life to help each other grow into the vision that we want to be. And so that's what I want you to do. I want you to get intentional. I want you to set your life. What do I want my life to look like? Many of us spend our time and can tell people what they don't want in life. If I say to you, what do you want in a relationship? Well, you'll start with a long laundry list about what you don't want. No, what we focus on is what grows in our life. So you have to get clear about what it is you want. Then you have to, so your want, hopefully, is your vision. So the 3 parts of this video I want you to walk away with is have a vision. Make sure you have a clear vision for 2017. Set your intentions. Okay, if my vision board has this big old house on it, what's the intention of the house? If your vision board has, for me, one of the things on my vision board is to have an LLC. 2016, I have an LLC. What was my intention for having an LLC? Because I want to establish Very Thoughtful as a legitimate company. This is my life. I'm setting my life. This is where I'm going. If a door opens for me to operate and work in an industry, that's fine. But I'm no longer looking for jobs as a graphic designer. I am a life coach. So I'm setting my life. So therefore, my LLC is a part of that. Set clear intentions and set your life. Set it out. Like, visualize it out. Where do you want to go? Stop waking up every morning without any direction. Just letting life take you wherever it takes you. And then by the end of 2017, you're feeling defeated and deflated again. The only way that 2017 is going to be better is if you start taking full control of your life. Do as much as you can with what you can. Things are going to happen. There are going to be absolutely some things that are out of your control that happen in your life. There are things that happened in my life that was out of my control. But my life didn't spiral out of control because I have a plan and a vision for my money. I have a plan and a vision for my marriage. I have a plan and a vision for my children. I have a plan and a vision for my business. So even when these little things happen that I can't plan for, my life doesn't spiral out of control because I have these places in order and my life is set in a certain direction. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Again, I am Kenesha with VeryThoughtfulLife.com, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.